So I just watched the footage of the Falcon 9 Heavy launch from SpaceX and Elon Musk, and I think there's like one thing that needs to be said about all these rockets and launches and things like this. That we could launch far larger rockets if only we were making them out of composites, out of very hard thermoplastics and carbon composites for the engines and so on, and maybe some steel, maybe a little bit of steel around the engines, but mostly carbon composites for the engines. And if you're making rockets out of plastic, basically, you could be making far larger rockets, far lighter rockets, rockets that could withstand far greater fluctuations in temperature. Like, can also be quite well controlled for using composite materials and things like this, using thermoplastics. You know, we need a materials revolution in rocket science, and I'm the person who was intending to do that. I think I still am intending to do that, or I'm going to try and do that at least, with my company, Rocket Space Limited. My humble little business, trying to build rockets. And I'm homeless. And I'm broke. Totally broke. I haven't got a pot to piss in, so I need a job. Or I need this British business bank loan. I need something to go right for me. Or a grant. Something grant money from the government. That's like what I've also applied for. But what are the chances of getting that? I don't know. This is very tricky indeed. I think I have ideas that are, potentially revolutionary. I'm well educated in science. I think I have the bravery to go to space, trying to launch myself into space with Project Laval stream. If I can get corporate backing from Delaval, the Tetra Pak, launch the Tetra Pak rocket. I wonder if we could make a rocket out of like Tetra Pak cardboard. How would that withstand the fiberglass there? I'm talking my arse. Sorry, no, you wouldn't do that. But yeah, the Chinese were or have been experimenting a lot with using composites in their rockets, and they're launching some very, very, very impressive rockets at the moment as well. As are India, I think they're starting to get into rocketry a lot more, and we are, or Europe is, with the Ariane 5, which is a beautiful rocket in my opinion, and actually the world's best rocket. It's the most reliable rocket in the world. That's what is used routinely in ESA launches, European Space Agency launches, and yeah. So that's my opinion on rocketry, basically, and where it should develop, what it should develop into. Something that utilizes composite materials to a far greater extent, utilizes those lightweight, very, very strong, very physically robust materials, such as thermoplastic, such as carbon fiber, so as much as possible in the design of spacecraft and rockets. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye bye, love you lots.